Hello and welcome to today's stream. Uh, I have been playing Minecraft in my own spare time, doing some miscellaneous things. And I've committed to a bit far too hard. Um, and I'll show you exactly what I mean today. Let's see. First of all, there's a few minor things. I've updated the house a little bit, so it's a little different. Sorry, my throat is so fucked right now. I ate food not too long ago. I updated the house a little bit to make it a bit more homely. I tried to eliminate all instances of just torches hanging on the walls, because, well, I figured I should probably install better lighting than just torches. We're not in medieval times. So I've updated things a little bit. Things are mostly the same here. I just changed the little thing here. These used to be dark oak wood slabs, and now they're not. Crazy change, I know. But yeah, I changed the interior. I changed the floor to be a little different. I think it was some sort of birch wood before, but I decided to change it to something that's not wood. So it's a little different. Otherwise, I'm just encased in wood all the time. Put some paintings up. Put in some windows, which I'm really happy with. Very cozy, very quaint. And then I made an external little nook. I call this the book nook. There's a little open fire, a chair with a cushion, by the way. A little table for a mug, I guess. There's no mugs, but that's supposed to be a mug. And there's my books. So I did that. I don't think I changed anything upstairs. I think that's all the same. But yeah, I also changed that there's no ladder going down to my storage and all that anymore, because, well, I just found it annoying to go up and down the ladder. What happened to my camera? Excuse me. What's happening? Are we good? Brother, don't do this to me. Are we good? Thank you. I think my cable has been a little fucked up, because, like, the connection port is on the top of my PC, and I think I've bumped into it a couple of times, and it's getting a little wonky. Why is there dirt in my mug? Is it ground coffee? Sure. I just need more, you know, dirt in my system, apparently. I've heard it's good for you. Some health influencer told me about it. I expanded over here, so there's a little bit more room in here, mainly just so that I can put more crafting benches and shit around here, but also just felt like adding more space. And put in a map. We'll get to what that is in a second. Just hold on. So yeah, that's the update that I've done to the house. I think it's pretty neat. I changed a lot of things on the outside too. I removed my farms because, well, I want to move them. So I put in a waterfall here, a water feature, because I like it. I changed some things around here, so there's more trees. I've changed the elevation of the ground as well. And you know, we've seen Tony Stark multiple times. Tony Stank. His face has been here for a long while. But during the weekend, I took the time and I completed the Stark Cube. And I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. This thing is too powerful in its current state. It's just there's too much Tony, and this world cannot handle it. And yes, if you'll notice, the face in the roof there is also his face, but just made out of stained glass, because, well, I was originally going to make it out of solid blocks, but it got so dark in here, and just regular lighting with torches didn't really cut it, so glass it is, but just he's too powerful. And I hate this stupid smirk can reach me like from any direction. I don't know why I committed so hard. Star Cube should have metal storage inside it. Well, it technically does. The reason I built this whole thing, just to remind you all, hello, sir. The reason I have it is just because I thought my iron farm was just too ugly, and I wanted something to cover it up. And as a result, I've just made something worse or better. I'm not sure. I think it's like on equal footing, because like it's impressive and it's eye-catching, but it's a little much. But the positive thing is, if the MCU multiverse Thanos's Denise are looking to stir up some trouble in my world, they'll see that fucking smirk, and then they'll turn around. So my world is safe from Thanos and his many different variants. But at what cost? What fucking cost? Because it's just too powerful. You can see it from so far away. It's like, it's almost taller than my fucking wizard's tower. And it's a tower. It's a bit of a mistake. But you know what? We'll roll with it. I think it adds character. It definitely has made sure that this world is definitely my world. You know what I mean? Like, you can't confuse this world with anyone else's. This is definitely a creation of my capabilities. Also, yeah, here's how the little book nook looks from the outside. It's like a little hut connected to the tower. Do not say that it looks like the ball sack to a penis. I do not give you permission. I'm just acknowledging that, yes, you could perceive it as such, but do not say that. You're not allowed. But yeah, I've changed things around a little bit because I figured, I don't know, I don't want to get too comfortable with things. I like to change things around every once in a while. And also added these lights in the water because I think that looks pretty cute. And we're gonna move the farms to over here. I'm also just gonna redo how the hell I've done the animal pens because, well, they're just squares. They're very boring. They're very square. So we're gonna change that around. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I haven't really changed much more than that. I removed the farms. I finished the Star Cube. I did some landscaping out here, and I changed some stuff in my basement. So that's where we're at with that situation. Yeah. And yeah, Stark has one singular nanobot inside him. I still do not know why the iron golems tend to spawn outside the like grinder, but I don't really care that much because right now, from what you can see in that brief moment, the whole thing is just full up right now. It's clogged with iron, and I don't need any more really. So, you know, if there was a way to shut it off, I would. But Yeah, no, not possible. So we're just gonna leave that on perpetually. Let's see. Today on the agenda. Wait, some iron golems must be straight if they avoid grinder. I mean, probably. Must be the case. Today's thing that we're doing is that we're gonna make a gift for Pernilla. I made a gift already for Wilson. I gave Wilson his crown. Hold on. I gave Wilson his crown at the top of his head, and I gave him a nose too. I've started on a wig, but that wasn't what the original deal was about. Do not go into my house. Leave. Take one step further, sir. And I swear to God I'll do it. Fucking move. I'm looking at you. One step further. If you step on that fucking carpet, leave. What's your deal? Having a hard time. Thank you. Thank you. Asshole. He was having a hard time imagining, like, do I want to die? Do I seek death right now? Man, I guess I don't. But part of the original deal was not to give Wilson a wig, so that's not a priority. But I gave him a wig. I gave my dog a fancy doghouse. I've given Cuck Cow, now Luck Cow, a wife and a barn. So it's time to figure out what the hell Pernilla wants. The parrot. And I've thought about it. And I'm a little stumped in terms of what to do. But I think I'm gonna make her a treehouse. I had the original idea of just making a treehouse in that tree over there. Let me get a pair of binoculars, actually. My tube. My tube of vision. Where is it? Here it is. That one right there. I was thinking of making a treehouse right there for her. But A, that would put her really far away from where I am, which just feels kind of not, like, appropriate. Because she's part of the family. Family stays close. At least that's what they should do in theory. So that's a little far. It would look sick, but it's a little far. I might make a treehouse there later for vacation purposes, maybe. I don't know. But as of now, probably not going to do that. I had the secondary idea of making like an artificial like island here. And making the treehouse on that. Alternatively, I could just make the treehouse in one of these trees. That could also work. But yeah, I'm not really sure exactly how to do that. But I think treehouse is what I do want to do. Just gotta figure out where to put it. That's all. I gotta figure out the vibes. Also, I'm like almost convinced they have sped up how quickly days pass in this game. Not by a lot. I'm not thinking like it's, oh, it used to be far slower. Like, I know days used to pass by really quickly in this game, but like, especially when I was trying to finish the fucking Stark Cube. Oh my god. It took forever. Just because I had to go up and down my fucking man-made steps all the time because I had to go to sleep all the time. Pernilla was not on the island. Well, yes, she wasn't on the island because she wasn't alive at the time. But also, she's getting an island. She hasn't been on the island. She's just getting an island of her own with a treehouse on it. Not to do malicious things, just to be a parrot. Um, yeah, I feel like nighttime rolls around just so goddamn quickly. But what do I know? I'm just a fool. The funny thing is, now that I've gone up here to wait for nighttime, it's going to take eons to become nighttime. But fine. But I don't think I'm going to make any kind of crazy treehouse situation. As far as the treehouse goes, it's going to be like nothing out of the ordinary in terms of what I've made before in my own treehouse making experience. Um, I think the thing that's gonna be the most tricky is probably just to get the island shape correctly. But it should be fine. Should be totally fine. Also, I'm past 100 episodes in Dragon Ball. I'm getting there. I am like 2/3 done with the original series. It's actually pretty entertaining at this point because there's a lot of fighting, and I feel like it's finally got its footing in. It's still unnecessarily horny at times, but not as like obnoxiously horny as it used to be. And maybe that's just because I went through a whole ass fighting tournament arc where there's basically no time for horniness. Because all that time is eaten up by characters going, I barely even started. I haven't even used to have my power yet. And then they do 14 hidden techniques. Like, oh my god, this is my ultimate trump card. Actually, no, I have 5 ultimate trump cards. I swear to God, it's my last trump card. Like, it's funny, it's entertaining, I still like it. And the fights are getting, like, a little better. And there's some new characters introduced that, you know, their arcs are not great. What the fuck is his name? I've already forgotten his fucking name, because it's not like a quick name. There's like 3 syllables in it, and I always forget it. And it's like very similar to another one's name. Fuck is his name? It's hold on. Um, can I look it up real quick? Just hold on. Hold on. Dragon Ball. It's I something. Eh, no, no, that's not it. Nope, nope. Hold on. Uh, three eye, 3 eyes guy. Yeah, Chen Shinhan. It's not a very easy name to remember, at least not for me. They've said his name 40 times, but I still can't remember it. What the fuck is the kid's name? Uh, Red Sheep Kid. Chiaotzu. Right, that's his name. Chiaotzu and Shenhan? I just read it a couple seconds ago. I still can't remember it. But that's probably just because my short-term memory is terrible. Hello, Jetsalarp. What's up, little bro? I'm not a little bro. I'm at least a medium-sized bro. Come on. I'm a perfectly average-sized bro. Don't get it twisted. A show with drag and on in its name is not surprising that it has a bit of filler in it. Oh, I got you. Dragon on. Got it. Got it. Well, it's I wouldn't say it's filler. It's just I think it's just the writing. They're trying to keep it excited for like kids or whatever. Like, of course, a fucking character is gonna have 50 final moves, because the final moves are really cool, and kids want to see cool things. You gotta also remember, this is an old show. Dragon Ball is an old show. So it was in that, like, you know, before Pokemon? Before the Pokemon anime? Or at the same time-ish? I don't know. It's got the same vibe. Bet you can't guess who I am. I cannot. I cannot, Jetsalarp. I guess you're Jet. Wait, how? Was it a mistake? Look. So you've seen Tony Stank. We all know Tony Stank throwing his stank eye on us. Let me just show you the mistake. I've already shown it once, but I'll probably have to show it like 40 times today. The mistake is this. I finished the cube, and he's too powerful. He's too fucking powerful. I cannot handle this much gaze at the same time. I thought it was a good idea to cover up my disgusting iron farm with something else, but he's just too big. You can see him from a whole planet away. That's the mistake. You're like my 50th sub? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Sorry, I don't keep a track of the names of each individual sub. I should. There's really not that many. So I'm still at the point where I could, you know, keep track of it. But yeah, no. I'm just an asshole. That's all it is, really. Yeah, I didn't know that. You changed name, you would definitely remember me. Would I? What was your name? Dad? Is it you? Papa? Could it be? Oh, right, King of Plays. Right. Well, yeah, I definitely remember that name. Good to see you again. Good to see your face? Username? Face. Good to see your internet face. Again. Let's see. I might need some of this. I should probably go get more sand, honestly, but whatever. I'll get some filler blocks too. I'm gonna put away the binoculars because I don't need those. Play the sound effect where there's a massive plot twist or reveal. I don't think I have a sound effect like such. I really don't. A massive plot twist reveal. I mean, the biggest plot twist that I can offer is computer initiate self-destruct. That's the biggest plot twist that I can offer. Why did I leave you? I didn't leave you. Well, I guess I did. I went on break. I went on a little break. I took the time to go back home, visit the north of Sweden, to, I don't know, factory reset my brain. I was really stressed, so I needed some time off to reintegrate to the woods. So that's why I left, and it was a while until I came back to this. That's why I left. But I didn't mean to leave you guys. I always intended to come back. I just, you know. You got replaced by a clone during the... No, don't start rumors like that. I mean, no one here is dumb enough to believe such a thing, but, like, don't. Please don't. You were watching all my streams and you just leave and I thought you... wait or something. Right. Well, yeah, I guess I wasn't I haven't been as clear on the YouTube side of things because I guess I haven't been clear on the Twitch side of things either. I'm mostly clear on the Discord server. That's where I post whenever I like go on break or streams are canceled or whatever. So I could be a little more active in the community tab. I could do that. I'm just not used to it, and also just feels like no one's reading it. It kind of feels like posting to the void, but I should, in general, just make a habit of doing that more. It's a feature, might as well use it. Where's the cat? Cat is here. Cat got pushed into the corner when the fucking traveling merchant showed up. I don't know why the traveling merchant decided to shove her into a corner. Wait, people can read. People can read, yes. It's a crazy thing, crazy concept. But it turns out people can read. Turns out I can read. Didn't know. I thought whenever I was looking at text, I was just hallucinating voices in my head. But no, I was just reading. Penela is the goat. Well, no, well, she's a parrot, but I see what you mean. Physically, no, but yes. Yes, she is. And she's about to get her own treehouse. I need to figure out where to put this artificial island. Like, here seems to make sense. But it's a little shallow here. And I don't like that. I could fix that, but that would require a lot of work. First of all, I'm just gonna put my my work bed over here. There. Let's start by making an outline. I don't need a huge island, because I really just need something to put a tree on, that's all. Also, yeah, I checked with Pernilla. She definitely wants an island. Don't get it twisted. I asked, and she answered in her own bird way that yes, she wants an island. For her nefarious deeds. Don't worry, she's just looking to, I don't know. What's a very not big deal to do, but that's kind of more of an inconvenience. I guess yeah, I don't really know. All I can think of is just really annoying shit, like being a troll on Twitter. Like that's a it's really not a big deal, but it's a very bad thing to do. And also, she's not that much of a degenerate. What's like a petty thing you can do to just waste people's time? That's not a bad thing. Like that's the nefarious deed that Penela would do. She's looking to figure out how to turn all of the shirts on in H&M stores. She's looking to find a way to min-max the amount of effort it takes to turn all of those shirts inside out. So she can enter stores and just turn out inside out a bunch of shirts and then leave. That's her nefarious deed. That's what she would want to do. I'm gonna go off. There's a video I want to watch. Maybe back after though. Bro never made his bridge. Did I not make a bridge? Where was I going to make a bridge? I have a bridge there. Yeah, you were the first one to read in your class when you were at the age of 5. I read that as 45, by the way. In my head. I think that my classmates praised me like I knew the answers of the universe. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think it was particularly quick to reading. I was probably very average in that. I was pretty good at English very fast. That's about it though. I think English is probably the only subject that I was ever really good at. I guess art too, but not by a lot. Uh, it kind of depended on what we were doing. And my art teacher was kind of an asshole. I feel like she was bad at explaining exactly what she wanted you to do, but also she was just so like, for example, just to give you an example of what kind of person my art teacher was like. I suggested that she should show off like maybe one Bob Ross video because I had recently just watched a bunch of them myself for the first time and was like, this is fantastic. These are wonderful, simple techniques that he's using. He's got a wonderful tone of voice. He's going about art in a very happy-go-lucky, just do whatever you want kind of way. Like, this is perfect. Show this in art class. I'm sure it'll inspire other students to try art, or like just at least they'll know, like, if I want to make a cool tree, I'll use a fan brush. And I shit you not, she said, well, he's not doing anything like complex or whatever the hell she said. Like, it's not really fitting. Like, basically, like, just unimpressed. And I get that, like, if you're a teacher, you have to teach students and you have to, like, you know, provide appropriate stuff. But it's Bob Ross. Like, it's your fucking duty to make sure that the students in your art class are familiar with Bob Ross at least a little bit. Like, maybe not so much for what, like, actual techniques he teaches, like, whatever, but it's just his way of going about making art that I feel like everyone should at least be aware of. Just have this mentality of, I'll just make art for the fun of it. Have fun. Don't take it too serious. That should be taught so hard. And yet she was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. Sit back down, we're not gonna do that. Like, okay, asshole. I just lost all respect for you, cool. The little respect that I had. Hello, bird. You descend from the heavens? Where the fuck did you come from? I mean, I guess the jungle is right over there, but you're a little off from where you're supposed to be. Art teachers, you're doing the art wrong. Do it this way like I told you. I mean, pretty much. I don't know. I feel like she was just kind of just too focused on the curriculum. Not really an inspiring teacher when it comes to art. Which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, when the only thing that really matters is the curriculum and what kind of grade you get on things you turn in, then my mind is immediately like, whenever I draw in the future for my own purposes, I'm just gonna think, well, this drawing is just, like, I'm gonna be very self-critical and just think, oh, this drawing is not very good because this is not right and that's not correct and that's not quite what I wanted. And I'll just be too focused on the end outcome instead of, you know, the shit that actually matters. Which is having fun. It's all about expression, having fun, challenging yourself a healthy amount. That's all it's about. Art classes should be done in 2 steps. First, free form with some directions of what should be drawn, and then critique on what can be improved for the student to pick. I mean, generally speaking, I just don't think arts should be something that's, like, graded in the same sense like everything else. Like, you shouldn't be graded in arts the same way you're graded in, like, math, I feel. Because that's just wrong. I don't think you can calculate value out of what you've produced. I mean, you can critically be like, well, the shading here is not quite right, and, like, I don't know, the color choice is not impeccable, and, like, whatever. But just generally speaking, I just feel like you can't really, like, if you have a system that is so focused on just giving everything you do in art just a specific rating, the students are just eventually just going to think I'm not good at art because they're just going to be too self-critical. That's the issue that I'm having. And they really should. I mean, generally speaking, uh, the school system needs to be changed overall because it's not good. I guess it's not the worst ever, but it's not good. That's for dang sure. Because it's not really good at teaching in the first place. Or like it is, but not in a broad sense. The school system is always missing out on teaching students things because the methods they use often end up excluding certain students because, well, they think in different ways or they learn in different ways. And it's just, there's just not enough, there's just not enough, like, the curriculum just doesn't take that into account really well enough. So that would need to change, just in general. Does this look half decent? I mean, meh. I've seen worse. I'll do one of these. And one of those. And, yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'll do. I guess we'll just put the tree here. Gotta get this apple. Art class is pretty much just grading on how well you follow directions. I mean, pretty much. I suppose. Now really, I just feel like art should be all about, you know, there should be some direction. There should be that whole, like, I guess, forcing, for lack of a better term, students to interact with different kinds of art mediums, like, you know, clay, acrylics, watercolors, what's the just drawing with a pencil and paper, that type of shit. Like, you should encounter different kinds of art forms. I feel like that's a good idea because it expands your mind to the possibilities. But also, if you suck at drawing, maybe you are more inclined to have fun with clay instead. Maybe that's your preferred art form, and you wouldn't have known unless you had the opportunity to try it out in school. But it's when you mix in that whole grading system that, you know, I'm starting to have some issues. Grading systems in general, I wouldn't say are the worst thing ever, but oh boy, you gotta be cautious about it. Also, before I forget, you might have seen it on the Twitch channel on the where I keep my schedule that the Wednesday stream is canceled. I'm still gonna stream 3 times this week, but the Wednesday stream is canceled because I'm gonna go watch the newest Spider-Man movie on Wednesday. So no stream on Wednesday. But I'll probably stream on Thursday instead. As a result. And there might be a hiccup tomorrow. I would assume not, but there might be a hiccup with tomorrow's stream because I think there might be some renovation sounds going on in like the room next to me, and that's gonna be really loud no matter what it is because the fucking paper thin walls. So maybe I'll like have to just cancel out of nowhere tomorrow's stream as well. But again, I'm gonna stream 3 times this week. If I don't stream on Tuesday and if I don't stream on Wednesday, then I'm gonna stream on Thursday and Friday. I'm gonna stream 3 times. It's just, it might not be the days you expect. So what you're saying is that you, a man, will stream on a brand new day, Spider. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do that. Good one. Oh yeah, I've totally forgot to turn on the music again. Again, I've had my own music on in the background for the longest time, and I just forget. I still need 2 more saplings. Because we gotta make a big tree. Also, no. No, I will not stream on Wednesday, like I said. That's already canceled. That one I know is canceled. Tuesday shouldn't be, but it might be out of nowhere. Who knows? We'll see. But I for sure know that I will not stream on Wednesday. I've already booked the ticket. I'm gonna watch the new movie. Because I am a nerd and I will not miss out a chance to watch anything Spider-Man related. That's just the way it is. My kryptonite is Spider-Man. If I had a son that was about to be born, my firstborn child, it could be a daughter too. I don't know why I specifically said son. If that was the case, then I would still go watch the latest Spider-Man movie because I'm just that much of a shill for Spider-Man. And you know what? I'm willing to bet that my son would understand. He hasn't even been conscious yet. Again, could also be daughter. Why am I specifically implying that it would be a son? Who has some sort of complex? I don't know. My son and or daughter would still probably understand because they would be of me, and they would probably also be at least a little bit a shill for Spider-Man, even though they're not conscious. It's just in their genetics. Bro, you said yes, stream on Wednesday. I know you said that, which is why I clarified I will not stream on Wednesday. I'm sorry, I can't. I've already paid. Already paid for the ticket. It is happening. Whether I like it or I like it. Why am I only getting fucking oak fucking plants? Oak saplings. I guess that's technically fucking oak. Even though I'm getting this biome's all fucked up. Whatever. Just fucking give me some sapling. Just give a guy a couple of saplings. And I'll be on my merry way. I am pretty hyped for that new movie, though. It looks pretty fun. Looks like it might be a little fan servicey with the organic web shooters that they've teased. But, other than that, I'm pretty hyped. I'm not too worried. And I'm also really curious because, Tom Holland's been... He's been talking very, how do I put this? He's been talking with big words about the new movie. You know, stepping into a role where he has a little more say with what happens on screen. And how he was very, like, I guess I wouldn't say in charge of the script, but, like, he could steer the ship in the direction he felt necessary. And he was talking about the responsibility of that power. How dumb am I? You said yes, stream on Wednesday, and I'm trying to say that I can't stream on Wednesday. I can't. It's not happening. If there's something else to try to imply, then yeah, I guess I'm an idiot, but I'm also not surprised about that. I've known such a thing for a long time. Why am I not getting one more sapling? Just give me one more. Just a tiny sapling, that's all I ask. But no, I'm gonna get fucking twigs. Sapling, please. Anyone at all now? Here's one, thank you. All Spider-Man movies are fan servicey. Look at those skin tight, dude. Was I about to say skin tight toots? I guess I was. But that's not the kind of fan service I'm talking about. That's the anime fan service, and I've already talked at length about how I don't like that fan service. I'm sorry, but there's no stream happening on Wednesday. There's no stream happening on Wednesday. Thursday, yes. I'm just gonna bookmark that now. It's already happening. I've decided. Wednesday stream is happening on Thursday instead. I'm pushing it by 1 day. But the Wednesday stream is dead. I'm sorry, it's just dead. Kind of an awkward tree to work with, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I kind of wish the ground here was a little different, because the leaves aren't as green, so it looks kind of sad, but I prefer the placement of that. Fuck with him by just having a JPEG of you looking at the audience on Wednesday. I mean, I could. Hold on. I do have... Where is it? Where the fuck did I put it? Do I even have it still, or did I remove it? No, I still got it, but it's like underneath everything. Hold on. There. I've already got that. I technically can do that. I just put this up and I just pre-record some random voice lines. Could do that. But that also is a little bit much work, so not happening. Also, I know probably people don't like just using regular ass jungle wood, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna use that for the build. Might use oak slabs for the staircase. Excuse me, Minecraft, could you play some music? It's getting pretty quiet. I can start to hear the voices in my head, and I'd rather not. They're not particularly rude, they're just very loud. Whoop. Junglewood looks too much like suntan skin. Well, now you're just applying whatever to it. It's not that big of a deal. Like, come on. Let's see. I need to do that. Building spiral staircases is not the most fun activity, but they do end up looking pretty fun in the end. I guess a ladder would be a little more jungle-esque, but ladders are... they just look stupid. They just do. I don't think there's any way in this game to make a fancy ladder. When are we getting the Minecraft ladder update, huh? The long-awaited ladder update. That's what I want. People asked for fucking centuries to see new dog skins, new, like, I don't know, I guess wood types. I don't know what people have been asking for, but man, I'm still waiting on those new ladder types. My life will not be complete without those new ladders. And there. I'll have to beep. I'm being very mean. I'm sorry for being very mean, but like I'm just moving the day. Can you not join in on Thursday? Is that the case? If so, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. If you want, I'll close my eyes when I go to see the movie. Just ruin my whole experience. You're only free Monday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Oh, got it. Yeah, that sucks. Tell you what, though, I could move. I was gonna say I could move one of the streams. This week it should only be one stream that I'm moving, but I could move the Wednesday stream to Saturday. I could do that. I'm not doing anything on Saturday, so that's not impossible. At least I'm not doing anything yet. The evening should be free no matter what, so I could do that. I have no qualms with moving it to Saturday. Or really any other day of the week. It should be fine no matter what. It's just that Wednesday is fucked. Hold on, I gotta close the window. The rain is getting pretty loud. Suddenly, the sky decided to just go for a massive piss. And now it's pouring down outside. Which is good, because, oh boy, it's been pretty dry down here for a while. Forest fires right around the corner. God decided to take a piss. You know, he sure did. Unimatrix, he sure did. He can't hold it in forever. Sometimes you just gotta pee. If you hold it in too long, you'll die. Cancel Spider-Man. I'm not canceling my Spider-Man viewing. I'm terribly sorry, but it's just the way it is. Alright? I gotta see Tom Holland in a skin-tight suit, okay? I gotta. The straight man has to go see the hot guy in the skin-tight suit doing Spider-Man things. I just gotta. Wait, it's raining. Please don't jinx the rain. It's already raining. It's like almost... It sounds like it's about to break in the roof with how hard it's raining right now. I'm not jinxing anything. I'm just stating facts. It's raining here. J. Jonah Jameson cancels Spider-Man. Wait, shit. Jetsalarp or Jacob Place. Whatever fuck name I'm about to go by now. I don't know. I guess let's go with Jet. Jet, are you J. Jonah Jameson? Have I cracked the code? Are you Triple J? If so, cool. I very much so disagree with your views on Spider-Man, but God, you're cool. You're so fun in the movies. And in the game too, actually. Both of the games. You're pretty fun. I guess the comics too. I haven't read the comics, so I can't really vouch for the comics. I guess I should do that someday. I'm a fake fan, what can I say? I haven't read a single Spider-Man comic in my life. I forgot about the wood. I'm an idiot. J. Jonah James. Yeah, alright, I'm reading the same thing twice. Like I just stated, I'm an idiot. I'm proving what I've just said a couple seconds later. I was gonna get the oak wood. Well, I don't even need that. I can just bring the finished slabs that I have. Triple J is an asshole whenever he doesn't know Peter is Spider-Man. Well, yes. Correct. But he's a funny asshole. That's the difference. Once hired the Sinister Six to take down Spider-Man. Dude, even in the Spider-Man game, I don't even know if it's like accurate to the comics or if it's something they made up for the game. I don't know. But in the game, nonetheless, the first game, I think it's confirmed that Triple J paid for the surgery that made Scorpion into, well, Scorpion. To, like, basically make an anti-Spider-Man. So I know he hates Spider-Man, and that's, you know, like I said, I'm against that viewpoint. Spider-Man's cool. But also, he is kind of funny, though. Little bro, cancel Spider-Man to stream. Look. I'm not gonna do it. I've already paid for. Oh, look, the Danish are here again. Cool. I paid for the ticket already. I need to perceive this movie with my own eyes, and also I wouldn't trade this experience for streaming in a world where I have to make eye contact with my Stark cube that I made with my own two hands. I do love streaming, but I also don't go to movies very often. I need to, I don't know, enter the real world every once in a while. Although I guess I did see that new Supergirl movie not too long ago, and it was fun to go to the movies, but the movie itself was just kind of eh. The fight scenes rocked, but everything else was kind of whatever. So I guess it wasn't that long ago since I went to see a movie, but it's Spider-Man though. It's Spooderman. I gotta watch him. It's just the way it is. I've made this staircase too high up. I don't want to. Here's the question: do I want to use the canopy as a rooftop for this treehouse? Because that could be kind of cool, and if it was in like real life, it'll be kind of cool. But it also, I don't know. I don't know. I need to go further down though. It needs to end like here. The alternate JJJ that becomes Spider-Man is an awesome looking suit. And there's a lot of cool Spider-Man suits. Would you guys fucking leave? You've shown up so often lately. Like, the amount of banners that I have out of you guys is just insane. And why do you feel the need to make direct eye contact? What is this strategy? Go! This is not your territory. I've killed thousands of your ilk. Well, not really thousands, more like, I don't know, 5 dozens probably. But like a lot, okay? I've killed a lot of you with no issue. Just shoo, go, leave. Or are you also here to try and tell me that I should stream on Wednesday? Because it's not happening. Spider-Man takes priority this one time. He doesn't show up in theaters very often, and I gotta... Ow. I gotta see him. Right, time to make a platform. Although, am I gonna make the floor out of this? Am I gonna make the floor? Maybe I should make the floor of oak then, to match the staircase. I don't care that much. I really don't. And I don't think my parrot cares that much either. I think she'll be fine. Do that. You gotta go? Okay, cool. Well, thank you for providing your rant. I will stream on Saturday instead in hopes that you can possibly show up. And if you can't show up on Saturday, then I'm sorry. And I will have officially failed thee. Well, I'm gonna need slabs here anyway. Stream Wednesday too. I already told you I can't stream on Wednesday. You're asking the impossible. I feel like what's the word I'm looking for? What's the scenario that I'm looking for? This is kind of like when it's similar to a vibe of when a dad has to tell their child like, no, you can't stick a knife or a fork into the outlet, you'll die. And then the child's like, but can I do it though? Please? Like, no, like I said, you'll die. Like you'll stop living. But can I put the fork in the outlet though? Please? No, you cannot. Okay, but what if I did it real quickly though? No, you cannot put it in there. Yes, but you're older than me. Are you sure? Are you sure? What if I'm like ancient? What if I'm a vampire? Vampires are not real, but what if I am? I'm 23, soon to be 24. So there's that. I'm an old man. At least I feel like an old man. What's the time? There we go. You're an ancient Tibetan monk. That's cool. It's cool to have ancient Tibetan monks in chat. Not a lot of streamers do have that. I'm pale enough to be a vampire. Yeah, that's because I'm a gamer. Because I don't go out in the sun. I did actually put on a little bit of color. I mean, it's all faded off at this point because, well, the body makes new skin cells. But I did get a little bit of color when I was out and about in the beginning of the summer and when I went back home as well. It was mostly on the arms, tiny amount on the face. But I managed to not burn myself. Haven't burnt myself once this summer so far. I'm very happy about that, because burning yourself is a bad idea. Newsflash, you heard it here first. Do not burn yourself. Not a good idea. Nosferatu is definitely a gamer. Yep. He was playing the pre-alpha of V Rising. Was another vampire game? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna make slabs. I honestly should just bring my fucking crafting table with me. Never mind, I don't have to go. You have to stream on Wednesday though. Let me cook, little bro. It's not happening. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. It's like asking the world leaders, like, could you please not fire the nukes? Meanwhile, they've already hit the button. Like, dude, the rocket is in the air. There's nothing I can do. It's all in God's hands at this point. You're gonna have to pray for a meteorite strike or something to take out that rocket or whatever, but it's already in the air. Why are you still here, sir? Why the fuck are you still here? Why are you hanging out? Do you like it here? Do you want to move in? I'm sorry. No place to move in. And this treehouse, not up for rent. It's already pre-bought. What is it with this guy? Fucking leave. Vampire the Masquerade is an amazing RPG. Cool, cool. What spells are you casting upon me, Gecko Blaze? What are you doing? I mean, thank you for joining the stream, like, twice. But also, what is this spell you're putting in chat? Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the Nice Chat Arena. Again. I hope you enjoy your continued stay. I'm making the floor up there out of slabs just in general. Fuck it. Or they're gonna be made out of these slabs. Although that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? I have slabs now and incorporate them. I'm not thinking appropriately because I'm just... My mind is elsewhere right now. Brain rotation is bad. You're a brain rotation. Huh? What? A brain rotation? What? Eh? I'm sorry. I'm not following here. You're gonna have to use smaller words. I'm a bit of a fool. You're saying what now? Also, this is not at all working out the way I wanted it to. This whole situation with the stairs here. I feel like I should probably used not slabs. I should have used stairs to make the spiral staircase. But it looks so much better when you do it like this. Uh, you know, it fine. I will figure something out. I make your brain rotate. Well, I'm terribly sorry about that, and you should probably go see a doctor, because that does not sound healthy at all. uh, and yeah, I'm kind of worried that my content somehow does that. uh, but I hope your brain stem is okay. I did that wrong. Dang it. What if they're already doing renovation downstairs as well? That's cool. That's real cool. I don't know why they feel like it's necessary to renovate. There's really no need. The house is fine. The students that are moving in here will not care. I really don't think they do. I don't know why it's such a big deal. Why do we have to change everything every time? Like, I think, oh god. I've lived in this collective fucking house for like 3 years now. And every time the new cycle begins where new students are about to move in, for some reason my landlady just feels like it's necessary to improve the house a whole bunch. Meanwhile, it's fine. There's no need to improve the house. It's fine. Stop renovating. Like, it's just not necessary. God damn. Just leave it. Just leave it. Oops. Like, sure, if there was fucking black mold in here, then sure, change it. But, like, that's not the case, though. It's fine. Am I doing this right? No. No, that's wrong. Should be one. Yeah, I did it wrong. Oops. You bet I eat lutefisk. I don't. For the record, I don't. No one in my family eats that. Because we recognize that it's, gross. At least I do. Ow. I don't know, it's just never been it's never been a very appealing thought. To be quite frank, I've had surströmming before, like the fermented, you know, uh, like the fermented fish. But I can't even remember what the fuck it tastes like. I don't know what, I remember what it smells like. Because I always find myself in the vicinity of whoever decides to eat it. Because you can smell it from a country away. But yeah, no, I don't eat it because I'm not a fan. I eat sushi every day. No, I don't. I probably should be though, because that's on brand for being Swedish. But I don't know. For some reason, the idea of eating fish that smells like death just doesn't really appeal to me. I don't know why. It's a very strange thing. Doctors think that I'm sick because there just must be something wrong with me because I'm not eating the terrible rotten fish, but no, they can't find anything. Turns out I'm just broken. Just broken. Whoops, that's not how I want to do that. God, I just need to... Yeah, do that. There. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. My brain is so just not at all slightly even operating at the moment. Shaping up to be probably the worst treehouse I've ever built, and I'm not even kidding. I've built a lot of them over the years, and this is not... It's not happening right now. Bro had this world for 5 years and only has iron armor. Look, I had diamond stuff, and I could make a new set of it. I just didn't feel like doing it yet, because there's been no need for it. I can make a new diamond armor set, at the very least. I'm also never gonna get netherite. If you want to roast me for the netherite, go ahead, because I'm just not gonna bother. I tried to bother. That is part of the reason why I no longer have gooder armor. But I lost it all in a terrible freak accident. I lost everything. So that's what's up. That's what happened. I'm gonna fucking have to shave this tree because I'm getting caught in the vines all the time. You smelled Sustrumming once, and it's fucking diabolical. Yeah, there's a reason it's banned on planes. Because it's awful. Like, I think it's like the thing where, like, I'm not someone that would, that starts to hurl at, bad smells or anything. So I bet you I could definitely eat it without an issue. But I probably wouldn't like it. I think at best I would be like, it's fine. But probably nothing better than that. But I think it's the kind of smell that, like, when it first hits you, it's like knives into your fucking nose. Like, it's horrible. It's a very sharp, distinct, disgusting pain. Smell. But I feel like if you're in the room when it's being consumed, give it enough time, you're not gonna smell it anymore. Because your brain already does the thing where it blocks out smells. But yeah, it's very noticeable when a can has been opened in the nearby vicinity. I remember last summer I was going to the store, and I was in the frozen aisle, which is very close to where they have, their storage and all that. And I was like, what the fuck is that smell? Did someone, like, fart? And I was like, no, that's not a fart smell. What the fuck is that? And then it hit me like, oh no, some poor bastard working the shift in the back must have accidentally tipped over a stack of that mess. And now the fucking scent was coming through. A closed door, mind you. It was coming through. Didn't someone like PewDiePie or something throw up while eating Surströmming? There's been a lot of people that threw up while eating Surströmming. I'm pretty sure... the cold ones, dudes, I have a funny feeling that they probably had it at some point and threw up, because they've thrown up a lot on camera. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Surströmming caused that to happen. But yeah, there's a lot of people that have thrown up from the pungent smell. Also, yeah, for those who didn't see it, the the Stark Cube is so oppressive you can see it from space, apparently. Which is great. Oh yeah, I should bring... Or bring... I should go get some of the glass that I left over at the other project site where I was going to make the zoo. The underwater zoo. Because, yeah, I don't need that anymore. Don't need that glass. I should put it up in this one. Not really sure why I left. Again, it's like my brain had a thought, I should go get glass or something. Or I should go get different walls to put up here. But I'm just gonna use these. I even said I would. Now, do I use the canopy as the roof? I think I'm gonna. Because fuck it. That means I won't have to make a roof. There's already one done. Put in these. Cool. I do kind of want windows in here, though. Alternatively, I guess I could do this. Have be like an open concept kind of thing. Fuck it, if I do that, then I won't have to go and fetch all those goddamn glass blocks. I can just leave as is. I will fully admit that I'm half-assing this build, but I don't really care that much. IShowSpeed and his brother tried it once. IShowSpeed started barking. As you do. It is a smell that will make you go a little animalistic in response. Sorry, it's a food. Technically a food, I guess. I should put a fence here so you don't fall down. This is more of a watchtower than a tree house. Like, it's not really a house, it's more of a tree cottage. But it'll do. It'll do. It'll do because I say it'll do. Look at that. Horrible. I hate it, but whatever, I don't care. I just can't be bothered to figure out a fancy design right now for a treehouse. It'll just have to do. Maybe I'll fix it up some other time. Who knows? Why am I not friends with PewDiePie? Well, he's in Japan, so it's a little hard to form a friendship just like that. But maybe one day, that'd be cool. He's also got a wife and a kid, so there's that. I think he's a little busy with the child. I've heard children can be a little bit of a handful. Right, fence. I only got one piece of fence. God. Well, shoot. I'll make some dark oak fence. This fucking song stinks. I don't know who made it, but I'm not a fan. It stinks. Reeks even. This is the surströmming of the Minecraft soundtrack. Because it's horrible and sounds like it's fermented. It's actually not the worst one. But I don't like it. Like, it's not fermented, but it's gone bad. Like, this fish is past its due date. Or its, best for expiration date. It's best before in Swedish. It's not, Best before in English. Whatever. I should get some lanterns. Or can I put other lights in there other than lanterns? What light options do I have that are half decent? I think lantern is probably the only thing that I have that's okay at least. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a whole bunch of shit. Why didn't you both grow up together and go in the same school and become friends? Well, yeah, as Luke implied, 10 years apart in age, so kind of difficult. Also, both different ends of the country, so bit of a distance. Sieg is a lot older than PewDiePie, I guess. No, no. Don't think so. Pretty sure I'm not. Sieg's in his 59s, 50s. I mean, some days it feels like it. When I was a substitute teacher and I was trying to explain to a student what the Cookie Monster was, and they looked at me like a total question mark, I was definitely feeling like I was 50 years old. So it happens. It happens. It sure does. What light options do I have? I should also go to the bedroom. Because it's about to be sleepy times. I should also just make this little nook of the house a little fancier. I still haven't put a lantern up in there, forgot. I should make my bedroom a little fancier, but... alas, I haven't gotten around to it yet. He broke his back. Bro, even like 13-year-olds know the Cookie Monster. Look, I think it's a little different in Sweden. Because like in America, you'll know the Cookie Monster just because of the Sesame Street, which is still active. Sesame Street is still active there. But in Sweden, I feel like... again, I feel like... I'm not a kid, so I'm not sure how it is here. But I just... I generally think just most of them have missed out on all that. You're not from America? Well, yeah, but like... I'm just saying, though, it's different here. Like, is Sesame Street popular where you're from? Because it's not popular here. The Swedish Chef is pretty known, though. But again, I'm not sure if the youngsters know about the Swedish Chef here. I don't know. Also, I was gonna check on the fucking light options. I keep forgetting. My fucking stupid-ass small brain can't remember things for more than 5 seconds. Really, I should not be streaming. I can't focus on this many things at the same time and still try to be productive. Swedish Chef is the Muppets. The Muppets, Sesame Street, the same shit, different name, pretty much. I mean, it's not the same shit, but it's so similar. I grouped them up in the same thing. I mean, you're telling me the... well, I guess... yeah, Cookie Monster is Sesame Street's not... well... Monster and Kermit have shown up in the same thing, and Kermit's not Sesame Street. He's the Muppet. I don't know the lore. I don't care. They're the same to me. I don't care. I guess I could put some candles in the fucking treehouse, but putting a lit fire in a place made of entirely wood seems like a bad idea. I'm not gonna put candles in there. I think lantern's probably the best bet. Also, don't have that many other options, honestly. I'm just gonna make a lantern. We're just making lanterns. Fuck it. More than other countries, I guess, because the English is our main language. Right. But yeah, no, I generally speaking, I don't think most young Swedish kids know what the Cookie Monster and what Sesame Street is and all these characters. Although, like, I don't know, do they still make it in the youngster like meme rotations? Are they still in there? Like, cause like they might be familiar with Kermit and Elmo through memes, and then possibly the Cookie Monster through memes. But unless their parents have taught them and told them about the Muppets and all that, then not the case. Then they missed out. You're Danish. Don't you dare. Don't you dare imply that I'm Danish. You can call me stupid. You can call me a pizza chit. You can even call me the fool. Which we all know is the most hurtful thing you can call someone, a fool. But don't you dare imply that I'm Danish. Because I am Swedish. And to anyone Danish watching right now, there's nothing wrong with being Danish. But you would also know, like, anyone that's from Scandinavia would be hugely offended if you were to imply that they are from any other part of Scandinavia. Tell a Danish he's Norwegian, piss the fuck off. Tell a Norwegian he's Swedish, he'll murder you. Tell a Finn that they're uh just anything in general that's not a Finn, probably upset. I don't know. I didn't make the lanterns. Fuck my short-term memory, dude. I am a fucking goldfish. I'm not Danish, I'm not Swedish, I'm a goldfish. God, I just love swimming around in the water and just eating the food I'm served. God, I'm wasting so much fucking time. Ugh. Where's the fucking iron? No, it's not in there, it's here. Hey, yeah. You met 8 Danish people and they're all assholes, I'm not gonna lie. Well, did you call them... Did you assume that they were Swedish? Because if so... sounds to me like they had a good reason. But that's unfortunate. If you met a bunch of Danish people and they've all been assholes. Like, I've met a lot of... Well, have I met a lot of people from other parts of Scandinavia? Not really. But there's always this playful sense of like, oh, you're Swedish? Ah, dumbass. It used to be really bitter, but now, like, the rivalry, like, historically speaking, and now it's just kind of like, ah, you... where the fuck are the lanterns at? I can't find... I know how to make lanterns, why am I looking for the recipe? God. I am a fool. Make 4. Actually, make 5, so I can put 1 more in my room. My least favorite person is a Danish person. Oh, come on! I can't put this up there! Come on! I can't hang it from the sturdy leaves? Come on! Come on! Oh, why is this a block? And why does it sound like someone is wrecking the house? Fucking relax. Are you testing the strength of the walls? There's no need to do that. They're plenty strong. Make a chain to hang the lantern. Well, then you're just gonna be too close to the ground. I don't like that. I don't want to bump my head into the lanterns. Putting them on the floor we'll just have to do. That's where that goes. Cool. Alright, treehouse complete. And it only took an hour and 36 minutes. That mess over there took an hour and 36 minutes. What a fucking travesty. When am I getting a pet cockroach? I don't know, when I stop cleaning my room, I guess? I think they move in on their own. Unfortunately, I like to keep it clean around me, though, so... I don't know. Cockroaches aren't very common in Sweden, though, right? I don't think they are, at the very least. I think I've seen a cockroach once in my life, and it's not the, like, stereotypical kind that you would think of normally. Yeah, I guess I could always get one, but I'm not really a bug guy. Am I dumb? Like I've already stated multiple times, yes. This is a known fact. Pretty obvious fact. Would you just sit on my shoulder? Don't fly to the heavens! Come down here. Thank you. Are you on my shoulder now? What's the button? F5? Yes. Yeah! Is this gonna knock you off, though? Is that... Oh, come on. The boat is too thick to get through here. Ay. Sorry. Not a bug guy. Guy who's gonna watch Spider-Man on Wednesday. He's an arachnid. Get the fuck out of here. Shame on you. He's an arachnid. You should know better. Not a bug. Arachnid. Anyway, I gotta make another boat. I guess I don't have to make a boat. I just wanted to sail over to the island, but... boat too thick. Boat is too dummy thick. Ready to come over here? Fly over here, my pretty. There's a whole island for you. And now, get on my shoulder. Thank you. Oh, please don't get knocked off on that ledge. Thank you. Your new treehouse. You like it, Penilla? Do you like it? I should put a jukebox in here, actually. I should get more music discs, actually. Just come to think of it. But I don't know where to get those. And that sounds like a whole ass adventure in and of itself, so... we'll see if I ever do that. If I'm dumb, stream on Wednesday. You're not gonna get me to stream on Wednesday. I'm sorry, but Wednesday does not exist as far as I'm concerned. It's not happening. Just call Saturday Wednesday, and then we're good. Did you know that when you stream on that Wednesday stream that I Have you ever had a stream that you could do anything? No, I haven't, actually. And I won't, because I won't be streaming on Wednesday. It's not happening. How do I make a jukebox? Do I remember the ancient ways? Isn't it like a diamond surrounded by wood? Give me some oak. I didn't bring the fucking... I didn't bring the crafting table over from fucking Penilla Island over there. A lot of water in the stream. Sure is. Bro's not Sigma. No, I'm Sigma. Get it? Am I right? That was your joke for the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. That was not tough. Nope. I was trying to be funny. I failed miserably at that too. What isn't it just that? Yeah, I remember the ways. What discs do I have? Oh, I got cat. I didn't know I had that. Lena Rain, Other Side? I guess it would make sense to play the song that's called Other Side in the place that is, you know, on the other side of the water. I should make a chest too to put all the discs into. There you go. It was free and I still want a refund on that joke. You know, a fair point. I understand totally the feelings that you're experiencing right now, but unfortunately, there's no money to dish out. I'm unemployed and I don't have the money for it. So I guess I should just shut up at the risk of, you know, reducing the amount of bad jokes I deliver, but I can't help it. I just can't help it. It is in my genetics. I guess. I don't really know who I got it from, but it's in my genetics. Put the chest here, I guess. That's a dumb place to put it, but whatever, I don't really care. Play Other Side. Oh, hell yeah. Why can't I hear it? Do I need to... Did I... Oh, there we go, because I turned off this fucking stuff. I can still not hear it. Why is it so quiet? Hello? It's dead silent. But Penilla loves it. Now it's playing. Sure, enjoy that. Enjoy the song, Penilla. Please tell me that when I'm at my house, it'll be the perfect distance where it sounds like a distant party. Oh my god, it does. That is perfect! Penilla just fucking throws her own parties over there, like, I'm just like the fucking neighbor trying to catch him sleep. That's so glorious. You should play the disc 13 to see if Penilla rocks out too. I'm not gonna do that because she doesn't need that in her life. She just doesn't. She just doesn't. Let me join. I want to kill Penilla. Well, first of all, unfortunately, this is not a server. I have no idea how to make a server. Bit of a fool, as has been stated. So, don't know how to do that. Secondly, I would never allow thee to kill Penilla. You should just have a kid because you get free moolah. Look, I'd have to find a woman first, willing to bear a child. And I can barely even find a woman that's willing to bear a conversation with me, so, you know, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. That's a lie, actually. There's plenty of women that I can talk to, and there's plenty of women that I would even say enjoy talking to me, but there's not a single one, not a single one that has had a romantic interest in me for some odd reason. I have no idea. Couldn't be because I'm incredibly unfunny. couldn't be because I'm, I don't know, me. Could not be the case. This whole thing is full of iron. That's pretty cool. It's just a shame that I don't need it. Bro can make games, but not a server. It's two completely different things, though. Also, I cannot even make games. I can, but also can't. Fully capable, fully educated even on how to make games, but I... Pernilla, could you turn it down over there? The funniest thing is just knowing that she's rocking out to whatever's playing, too. You know she's just vibing over there. That's great. Wonderful. Let me join for... What is that? Is that... I know it's 0.01 pounds, but how much is that? Is it... How much is... like a pence? It's a pence. Okay. Wow, cool. Yeah, sorry. Still don't know how to let people join. They did introduce it in the latest update, I think, to do like hosting essentially, like the same way you do in like Terraria. But this is not the latest update. I'm playing this on that update before that, so can't do it. Kim Island is from German. Ah, yes. The glorious country of German. But yeah, he's also Swedish. But technically speaking, we're from a country with a Germanic language, right? That's the correct term? Or am I being stupid again? I don't know. Can we nuke France already, though? Is there really a need to nuke France when it's in the process of melting? I think Mother Nature is handling it as we speak. With a heat wave. France is too close to Sweden, so no. I mean, yeah, there's that too, I guess. I forgot to put the other discs in the party house. Oh yeah, the next thing I gotta do is something for my horse. Steed. Gotta make a gift for Steeg. What the fuck does my horse want? He already has a stable. And diamond armor, might I add. Now what could he want? I guess a racetrack would be a kind of fun of idea. Also, right, when the song stops here, doesn't it eject the thing? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. I was like, it's just gonna despawn the discs. But it didn't. So we're good. You're closer than Sweden to France, and you would knock the biggest nuke on them if you had the chance. Well done. Well done. Understandable. But as a Swedish guy, I don't really have beef with France. They did not colonize us. Don't even think they've been particularly rude to us anyway, other than just being French, I guess. So unfortunately, I don't really feel the same. But fair. Swedes have more will to live. Do we have more will to live? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain? Like, I'm just saying, we, you know, live in a place where half the year we get very little sunlight hours and have to take vitamin D, otherwise we get fucking depressed. Who's gonna tell them about the Sweden versus France war? I'm just saying, we weren't, like, mega oppressed and, like... there was never a point where the entirety of Sweden was under French rule. Not even like the majority of Sweden was under French rule. So like, yeah, we've fought the French, but we were never like under their boot, I suppose. And I guess that's not where the limit should be. I mean, going to war with a country is enough, but it's been long enough to where I'm like, well, that was made by several different generations ago, so yeah, can't really blame current day France on that one. Uh, yeah, sorry, just don't have. um, you couldn't bomb Norway if you tried Holland's forehead would block it. I mean, I guess, yeah. Also, doesn't mean we want to bomb Norway. We have no reason to bomb Norway, though. Like, again, like, it's just Sweden has been the oppressor, I would say. Other countries have beef with us, like Norway has beef with Sweden and Denmark has beef with Sweden because we have, at one point or another, owned a large chunk of their land. And then at some point, we scaled back, I think. Or maybe they fought back. I can't remember. I'm not a history guy. I was like half asleep during history class. But generally speaking, we were kind of the oppressor for a while there in the north. So it's like why would you have beef with the kid you're picking on other than like, oh well, his glasses look stupid. Call it soccer one more time and I will find you. Look, I'm not a fan of saying soccer either. But it's also like stuck in my vocabulary. Oh, so I know, yeah, I know you're referring to what Lucas said, but like it's in my vocabulary as well. I'm trying to say football because I should be saying that as a reasonable person because well, it makes sense. But my fucking vocabulary is so goddamn Americanized. It's damn near shameful, might I say. Especially nowadays. I don't want to have an American vocabulary. Fuck, even having an American accent on my English is just like, why? Why did I not pick like a, I don't know. Why wasn't I quirky and just went with Australian? Also, you guys stupid, Swede legit calls it football. Like, I know we call it football, but you gotta understand, my English is very Americanized because I've listened to a lot of, well, American YouTubers as I aged and as I grew up. So I'm trying to make the conscious effort of calling it football because I agree, it makes sense. And again, I live in a country where we should be saying football, but it's just, I don't know. The brain does what the brain wants. Anyway, Stieg, my good man. The hell am I gonna make you? I guess I could make a better stable, but that feels kind of boring. I did talk about putting a racetrack somewhere. And I guess I could put one over here. Clear out a bunch of forest and flatten the ground a little bit, maybe. Or I just keep it kind of natural. And then, add some hurdles to jump over. I think I'm gonna do that. We're gonna make a racetrack for Stieg. I think he's gonna like that. You found my house. Sure. Sure. Sure you did. And I look forward to meeting you whenever you show up at my front door. The word soccer comes from shortening association football. Huh? I'm not quite sure I'm following here. I need to start chopping down those trees. Dyslexic much? I'm not really dyslexic, no. I'm just not following that sentence. Like, I read every word correctly, I'm just not following. Oh. Sorry. My bad. Sorry, I'm being stupid again. I'm being clinically stupid again. Did I hear a fucking dog bark? I sure did. Hello, Pooch. Not my dog, but it's a Pooch. Is a Pooch. Maybe I should keep some trees in this area, but I think I'll just plant them afterwards. Also, football was a thing before American football, so like, you know, yeah. Like, there's plenty, there's like billions of reasons why you should be calling football football instead of soccer. And it is kind of funny as well. Like, I've explained this before, but like when Swedish students learn English, I feel like people kind of just pick either some sort of Americanized accent or they pick like a British one. Not necessarily because you get the option to pick one. It's just for some reason English is taught. Well, I would assume the reason English lessons are taught in a more British sense is because, well, that's really kind of where where English comes from, isn't it? So, you know, there's reasons why speaking in a more British way becomes more normal because that's what they were taught in school. But then others, like me, just went with American, and now here we are. I hate every second of it. I really just wish that I kept the fucking Swedish accent. I can't even really put a fake Swedish accent on anymore. Because it's been so long. Like, I could try, but it just sounds so forced. And it doesn't come very naturally either. And if I was gonna pick, like, an American accent, why go for something so standardized and just whatever? And not go with something a bit more quirky? Like, fucking, I don't know. Maybe not a southern accent, because I don't want to imply that I'm racist. I don't need that. Like, oh, I don't know, like maybe a Minnesotan accent or something. Like, just pick something a bit more interesting other than just, "Hi, I am David American. I like bacon on my burgers. I drive 5 hours to work every day. And I pray to Jesus Christ. Amen. I'm now going to go to the store and buy a new gun. Not the gun store, I'm going to Walmart. The martist of the marts." Like, why didn't I pick something more interesting than that? Soccer is the correct term when referring to cups like FIFA, which have official football clubs associations, while football on its own is just a sport without any of the organizations and clubs. Right. Got it. It still seems weird though. Just call it football. Society will never be complete until we just call it football. Collectively, as a whole. Also, I don't care if it's soccer, but American football makes 0 sense. Yeah. Like, I haven't watched a full game of it, ever. I've watched snippets here and there. But yeah, it just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Does not really make a whole lot of sense. But it is very American, though. Undeniably, American football is very American. Not just because of the name, which is a little on the nose, but also, you've got a whole bunch of giant hulking men slamming into each other. That's pretty American. Like, it sounds like something the average American would want to watch. Right after their monster truck show. Sponsored by McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds very American. Spider-Man is the second strongest Avenger, by the way. Oh yeah, well, who's the strongest? Is it Clyde? Super Clyde? Hulk smash? Yeah, fair. I feel like though in the comics, you can say like anyone is like the strongest. I've heard the argument all the time that like Spider-Man is actually the strongest because like he's just holding back all the time. Because well, that's what he does. He's not trying to kill anyone. But Spider-Man not holding back is actually like a god level threat or something. Which, sure. Maybe in some comics, sure. Maybe in some universes, sure. I don't know. I just prefer to think that he's just like, he definitely is stronger than he normally, because like he is holding back. Like I like that idea. He's actually stronger. But a massive threat, I'm not really sure about that. I don't need him to be that strong. I think of it more that he's just clever. Spider-Man's just a real clever cookie. That outsmarts his enemies. You just want to kiss your fish? What? If we're including all, then it's Sentry, including comics, normal comic Sentry, beat World Breaker Hulk, and World Breaker Hulk is basically a god. Got it. Also, can I just say, this song is worse than the other one that I called Fermented Fish music. This is getting closer. It's pretty much there. Like, these sound waves that are hitting my ears right now, they stink. They're so bad they actually smell. And it's not a good smell. Like, what is this? Who the fuck made this? And why was it greenlit? Is this the fucking monkey banging a rock song that we've been talking about before? It sure sounds like it. New York has so many heroes, yet none stop 9/11, which still happened in the comics. Well, they were all on vacation. They were busy. And to be fair, they're only used to fighting other bad guys. They're not used to fighting planes. Sure, there were bad guys in the planes, but, you know, still a little different. Put that away, put the fucking apple in the box, please. How much of the area did I manage to clear out? That's what I gotta check. They had a comic panel where Doctor Doom cried in that comic for some reason. Well, yeah, of course he cried. He probably had schemes of his own to do something like that. I don't know. Jokes aside, that was a fucking apocalyptic event when that shit happened. I would know. I was there, I guess. um, but like just having seen some of the footage, some of it, pretty crazy. Also, I gotta end the stream soon, and by soon I mean like pretty much now. I'm probably gonna do some landscaping here off camera to smooth over a couple of bumps, figure some shit out. But yeah, tomorrow we will work on Stig's racetrack. That's what we're gonna do. End stream if you're streaming on Wednesday. I am ending the stream because I won't be streaming on Wednesday. By the way, you know Dr. Doom is having an army in Doomsday? Look, Doomsday... I'm gonna watch that movie. I'm gonna watch that movie. Because I'm curious if they can pull me back into the general Marvel sphere. I've only watched Spider-Man, and I watched Deadpool and Wolverine because, well, I just wanted to see that movie. That seemed like a fun time, a fun, goofy time. But I want to see if they can pull me into the general spiel of it again. If they can save the day. I kind of doubt they will. I'm gonna be honest, I have strong doubts about it. Because, well, I feel like that ship went and sailed. But we'll see. I'm sure that movie's gonna be a fucking mess, though. Doomsday is buns, because what the fuck are they gonna do? Yeah, it's just... Like, I have a really hard time. And even the trailers they've shown haven't, like, evoked any feeling in me whatsoever. Like, maybe if this came out sooner, like, after Endgame, but that wouldn't make sense. Like, it's now when I see Captain America, I'm just like, why is he here again? What the fuck? Why do we have Captain America here again? He had a send-off at the end of the movie. Why can we not let things be? And we have a new Captain America, too. Why the fuck are you not utilizing the new Captain America? Oh, but people don't like him. Fucking write him better, then. Like, how? Come on. Jesus. So wait, not even Sentry can stop him, and I'm a Sentry laser, you know. Managers can't affect Doom, right? Because of his shrine thingy. Got a magic shrine thing. What the fuck is the magic shrine? I guess I'll find out when I see Doomsday. But I'll be back tomorrow for the tomorrow stream. The Wednesday stream is moved. The Wednesday stream is happening on Saturday. So we're still doing that stream, but it's moved to Saturday. But until tomorrow, I hope you'll have a wonderful evening, morning, day, night, whatever it might be, wherever you might be, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for the next stream. So until then, goodbye.